What's going on, Honorable Weed Hopper? Welcome back, folks, to the house that never sleeps. It's been coming up in Facebook messaging a lot. Something you don't hear talked about very much, or here on YouTube. I haven't seen a lot of it anyway. I haven't really searched for it, but it's wiping your strings off. Do you wipe your strings off every time when you're finished playing your guitar? I do, man. I wipe mine off in the middle of a jam session. Sometimes in the summer muggy months, I wipe them off after every song, after every tune, unless it's a show and I'm on stage or something like that. You don't really have time to up there. But there is a good technique for that. I'm going to show it to you. And it's one that I've used for many years. I used to just take a cloth, and you see a lot of people when they wipe their strings, they just give it this number, and that's good enough. They put it in the case. Well, the bottom part of your string, the side of your string nearest the fretboard, you're not getting it wiped off when you do this. Now when you wind that string around the peg up here, okay, and you're tightening that key up, that string is also twisting. I don't know how many revolutions it turns over time, but it does turn and twist. So what's the top of the string right here is not always the top. That can get twisted around and be the bottom or the side, either side. So later down in years, I started taking a cloth and I would get a hold of each individual string like this. Take two fingers and get a hold of the cloth like so, where I can actually get a hold of that string and wipe all the way up to the nut and back. And I'll do each string one at a time like that. And that was, you got the strings clean, it kept them clean. But if you use coated strings like Elixir, then all you're doing when you do that's just shortening the life of your coating. When you grabbing a hold of a string with a cloth and running up and down it, I used to do it till the string would actually get hot. And you just wearing your coating away if it's coated strings. I used Martin MSP treated strings, and even that, if you pinch the string like that and do that, it I don't want to say it rubs the treating off, but it does make them very hard to slide on. And you can't, I don't know, it just ruins them is what it does. So I figured out this way. I'm going to show it to you today. And it's really a simple thing to do after I am through playing my guitar, or if it's a really hot day and I'm sweating a lot. I'll just stick the whole cloth under all of the strings, okay? This, just pulling it up all the way up to the nut. This actually wipes your fretboard off a little bit too. Once you get up to the nut, I got the cloth under all 6 strings, okay? Once I get up to the nut, I kind of give it this number from side to side, just a couple of times. And then, ouch. Then, I fold that cloth over, covering all of the strings, covering the entire strings, and just actually I hold it with one hand and pull it down with the other, like so, all the way back to the bridge. Strings are clean, they're wiped off. The bottom side, both sides, underneath, on top, the complete circular skin of the string, if you will, gets wiped off from the right. I'll show you one more time. Stick the entire cloth, and this works on electric guitars too. In fact, I would advise it on both acoustic and electric guitars. And then just pull the cloth up all the way up to the nut, like so. Give it a couple of, because on acoustic guitars, 75–80% of the time you're playing up in this area. Not so much, well, not me, I play all over the neck, but an average player probably spends most of his time up here, or if he's got a capo on, right at the capo or the nut. Anyways, run the rag under there, fold it over like that where it's touching all of the strings. Just put your hand against it, hold down on the strings, and then just kind of pull it along, and you are wiping all 6 of those strings at the same time. This works very well. It doesn't, if you use Elixir strings, it doesn't wipe your coating off. And I found on these treated strings, they last a lot longer. If I just wipe them once like that, twice max, you know, and it doesn't wear the treating or whatever it is they do to those strings. Doesn't hurt them one bit. And it greatly improves the life of your strings. So there's a quick clip tip for you that I hope will help you. I think it'll make your strings last a whole lot longer if you do it. I've been doing it this way, like I just showed you, for several years now. And when I get to practicing a lot and really am in practice, I'll play. It's nothing for me to practice 6-8 hours every day. I used to change strings twice a week because I played, literally all the time almost. If I wasn't practicing, we were playing a show somewhere or had a bunch of shows lined up. But this will definitely prolong the life of your strings, no matter what kind of strings they are. If you do it, like I showed you there, I think you'll be a happy camper. Quick clip tip, say that 10 times quick. Do it! Quick clip tips is going to be clear with you, and I'll catch you on another one soon. Cheers.